All right. Welcome in, everybody. And excuse me just a minute because make sure you hear me okay. Yeah, playing that ancient music, baby. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Yep, Ken. Can you do BGM on either? Well, heck yeah. We can do it on all of it if you want to, Rick. Whatever you want to do. I'm just feeling a disturbance in the force today. Y'all know I don't know what I'm feeling here, but I'm just looking for a second. Just let me look before we really kick off here. I've drawn some Fibonacci fans. I don't know what I'm doing with that. I've got an order in to sell a couple of futures, but it looks like I was a little late on that. Looks like I could have scalpied a couple of points there, but doesn't look like it's working out. So I'll flatten that and we'll just keep an eye on that. But something just doesn't feel right to me, you know? We went from being up, now we're down. I've got that naked. I think that's probably what my problem is. I've got that naked big S&E mini that's down just a little bit now, down $30 on it. So I'm watching that little puppy. And I may be watching it too closely, you know. But I'm just sitting here thinking, I don't know. I got my fans going down. I got my alligators going down. I got my VWAP going down. I got everything going down. Then we got this little thing over here. And it looks like it's going down. So I don't know. I'm just a little disturbance in the force. See, we'll see what happens. All right, so let's get on it. That's probably telling me that I'm trading too large with that E-mini if I have to watch it as closely as I've been watching it, right? Probably telling me, Bobby, what were you doing, man? You idiot. All right, let's pull this up. Spreadsheet's still working. Hold on a minute, let me yell at my kids a minute. Lily, Emma, Daddy can't hear. Well, y'all been so loud, okay? Y'all chill it out. All right, remember yesterday I told you I didn't think we were getting good prices on our options. That is definitely true because it came back to earth today. There was no way we were up 841.10 yesterday. So we were closer to what we should have been right there, right? So our net lit for the day is 49,332.63. 49,332.63. And let's see. So that means that is not too good. $908 down, but really we weren't $841 up yesterday. So we're fine there. No big deal. No big deal. All right, so let's go to our Greeks and ratios and see how we are looking. If you didn't join us yesterday, I put on that big trade, right? See, there's where I wanted to. That's where I wanted to. Oh, here it comes again. It's coming down. I'm constantly looking if I'm going to jump in there or not. And scalpy some stuff. All right, so let's look at our Greeks. You see, we're getting less and less negative as the market goes down, right? So negative 22. Negative 22. Our sweet theta is 193.54. Our Vega is probably up to 318.06. And our buying powers where we're really off, right? Because I got that big E-mini on there causing a lot of buying power problem, but we know about it. No big deal. 35,729. Okay, so we know we're going to be 60-something% here, but we know that we've got that trade that's coming off sometime today, right? So we're good. Our deltas look like they're fine. No adjustment there. So the forest looks like it's in pretty good condition. Hold on. Now the ticks are all the way down again. Watch. Let's pull it back. It's hard for me to get focused on what we need to get focused on because I keep seeing this stuff, right? I keep seeing tick down here. I keep seeing, that bounce off these areas in here that looks like, hey, we may indeed be going further down. Do I want to do something? That's the key. Or do I think there's going to be support in there somewhere? Let's go back to the chart. Back to the chart. See what we see. You buy your clothes at Citi Trend? I sure do, Josh. I sure do. Look at that little thing. So you see what we're doing? See this and this and this, we're making lower highs, right? And we're also making lower lows. See that? Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, which means we're in a little progressively down situation right now. Y'all just hang with me a minute. Let's watch this a minute. Like I say, I have this feeling that something's not right in the force. I may be totally wrong. You're going to rebound up to about here, baby? Is that where you're coming? Huh? Is that where you're coming? Because easily I could get more negative deltas if I wanted to, simply by selling a single. See, now my delta's positive, y'all, right? So if I wanted to say, hey, it's going down and I want negative deltas, then I could sell one micro, right? And that gives me a negative 50 deltas. Let's see what we want to do. Let's see if this makes a little rebound here. See, AD, the advanced decline, is kind of coming down. It popped up a little bit. Now she's steadily going back down. We've got over here that says yellow, yellow. That means we're going down. We've got ticks down here at the bottom, which means we're going down. Look at this cumulative tick of all of the major indices here going down. I'm just looking. I'm just watching. I'm watching. Because I may sell at least one future. I may sell two. Y'all just stick with me a minute. I'm ready. I'm trying to see if it'll rebound just a bit.
Wait, what?
Rebound just a bit.
Yeah.
You see the volume, most of the volume on that 2-minute bar is negative. Huh?
Yeah.
Mostly negative, mostly negative, mostly negative. This one was positive where it popped back up. Hey, Abby, Dad's on the class, baby. So what I want to do. Can you share other profile with ES? Which one, Dimitri? Which one are you talking about? You talking about this one over here? This right here? That one? Yeah, I can share that. All right, rebound a bit. Let's see. Let me share that one in the thing here. How do I share that? Share. Share. Share grid. There it is.
I think Dimitri wants the other one with the ticks, Bobby.
Yeah, okay. I thought so. He wants this one right here with the yellow stuff on it. That one? Okay. All right, let me post it in the chat here. I think you can pull it up there. Control V for victory. Okay, good. There you go. So let's just sit here a minute, okay? Let's just look. Okay, we got a little rebound here, but we got lower lows and lower highs popping up. Now, as soon as I pop it in here, right, it'll probably just start kicking up. Let's see what happens here. Oh, man. There she goes back down. 22. Now she's popping up. Come on back up to 30, 23, 39, 23. Come on, little devil. Come on, little devil. Let me put it in a sell order right there. All right, and let's go back. Let me look at our other chart. You can't see this one. I'll keep this one off soon, but I'll be watching that one. So if y'all want to open that one up and just kind of see what we're doing here. All right, so it looks like we're about to get filled on that 23 to go short. I say we are. Maybe not. Let's see what our.
This is my nose.
Wow, what is that?
I will flip the wagon.
Drew sounds like he's got some stuff going on with his kiddos. So we're flat, right? I mean, we are flat deltas. Let's see how my little thing's doing. There we go. We got the field, y'all, in the future. Let's see how this plays out. Well, probably the market will rebound now, right? Let's just look. So now you see I was basically positive delta. I mean, flat deltas, and now I've got negative 65 deltas. Let's see what happens with this little booger. Now, of course, as soon as I sell, what happens? Shoosh! That's what I'm telling you, man. I am terrible at scalping and day trading, but you know, let's see now. What I'm looking at here is maybe we'll see a little bit of resistance at this area. I don't know, but again, you know, these levels duplicate, so it could go right through this, go up to here. We got the big green monster right here, right? So we're just looking. You see the ticks have really popped up. I didn't think that you and I would be trading futures definitely today, but let's just take a look. Let's see what happens right here. Let's see what happens right here. We're just short one future in the micros. We're watching. Oh, wow. Watch it just break on through, baby. Just popping on through, isn't it? Yeah, always fade me, right? Always. Oh, that's funny. Let's see what happens. We're just watching. Normally what I do is I'll short two of them, or I'll trade two of them, right? And I'll wait for it to go into my, go to my way. And if it doesn't, or if it does, I'll take one off and then I'll set my stop back at break even. And the good thing about these is they're so small that you can trade them for almost nothing. It's like, what, $5 a point. So we're down about, what, 25 bucks or so. Tells you what your average price is. We're just looking, y'all. We're just looking. The advanced decline is back up, but you can see if you, I don't want to do that. You can almost draw a line. You know, seeing some bit of resistance there, even on the AD line. So let's see what happens. Yeah. Let's just see what happens. Man, I could not have chosen a worse place to get in, right? Because the market just totally rebounded from there. Let's see. All right. So I'm negative 75 now. That's fine. Let's see on my micro ES. You can see how terrible I'm doing here. Let's see. I'm down 22 bucks on that little trade. But it did give me negative deltas, you know. So you look at it overall and you go, it's not that bad. Go back to the chart, see what we're seeing. Then we'll get into our daily management. But this is kind of something that you got now. Look, it turned blue. What does blue mean? Blue means we're going up, baby. We're going up. Let's see if we have any bit of resistance right there, 39.29, where our green monster is. Come back over here. But yeah, you can just sit with these futures on, you know, to change up your delta. And remember, if you sell one of these micros, and please make sure if you've got ES over here and ES over here, that you've got this changed to the micros if you do start trading this, right? Because you don't want to trade the ES, or you're trading the big stuff. And I do that sometimes. I'll trade ES. Sometimes I'll trade NQ. So see the ebbs and flows, right? So you kind of see this little bit of a resistance right there. So it kind of popped up against it and it's coming down. Be interesting to see what it does now. And do I recommend y'all doing this? Not really. Not really. Here we come. She's coming back down. It's coming back down. Coming back down. Come on, baby. It's kind of funny that you're actually pulling for the market going in any direction. You see what I'm seeing on AD here? See how there's kind of a ceiling there where it's, been running? Not to say it can't run right past it and go this way. And this is the number of advancing, over advancers over the amount of decliners, right? So right now, things have been going upward. But as you see now, it's kind of going back down. So that's what the market does. It just ebbs and flows. And if you're comfortable with your deltas, which I am at negative 72, I didn't like them when it was, closer to break even, but I like with what I'm feeling in the market. And what am I feeling? I'm feeling a disturbance in the force, so to speak. I'm seeing lower highs and I'm seeing lower lows. And I've not seen a higher high, right? Well, this is a higher high than that. That's a higher high than that. But I'm looking at the places in the back, right? So until I see a higher high than maybe this area, right? Maybe above the 39.29, I would still kind of be bearish if you're doing, on a scalpy day trading basis. But remember, we manage the portfolio overall. So we're just watching. Yeah, but if I see a break above this, then I may say, get the heck out. Get the heck out of Dodge. All right, so while we're doing this, while we got this going on, I'll be watching it out of the side of my eye. Let's see. Now it's time to see if any of our trades need adjusting. So let's go to the equities first. And we have something that is at, man, I thought we had a big one going on somewhere. What was it, 80-something%? Do we not have it? Maybe it's adjusted in time. Let's see what we have. EWW, Clover, CCIV. Man, I thought it was up more than that. It's up $60. Well, let's see. The whole trade is up what? CCIV, $44. I'm getting all kind of signals on that one to close that one. See, Tasty Trade Optimum. So let's go back to our monitor. See if we want to close that trade. CCIV, y'all. It's our big one on the board. Maybe my spreadsheet's not picking the prices up. Maybe I need to close it down and open it because that's saying I got 83% there. So let's close this puppy. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. Who was it to put me in CCIV? Was that James? Let's see. Going for 20 cents. Let's see if we can get out of it for 20 cents. Come on, baby. There we go. Boom, chakalaka. So let's record that one. Y'all, our little price is fixing to go to 39.29, just like we thought. Let's see what happens. So we got out of this one at 20. Look at there, our prices aren't updating. CCIV. We got out of that at 20. That was a great trade. 0.20. And we'll call that a 50% closing trade for 216.21. And we'll call that a 50% winner. Oh man, it pierced the 39.29, y'all. Unbelievable. So we'll book that profit. Good. Make that green. So when we go to our weekly premium, now we're up $156 on the week, right? On trades that we closed. All right, let's go back to our thing. This is kind of fun, y'all. I've never really day traded with y'all before, so it's kind of cool to look at it. Look at there. She's having a little bit of problem there, right? Just as we expected. So let's see what happens in this area. Because basically, when this price went above this, I should probably abandon my bearish bias for the short term. And look what happened at AD. The advanced decline line did bust up above that area of resistance, right? So it's now above that, which probably tells me, Bobby, you need to get out, man. You need to get out. Let's just see what it does here. This is so cool. Do you ever like watching the markets? And this isn't something that you got to do or have to do. You know, I was just worried that the market may, you know, making these lower highs, lower lows will continue lower. But exactly what the market does is it shows us that it's the boss, right? So you can put in a buy order to close that if we get filled. We don't want you to keep on running. Never chase price. That's exactly what I'm doing, chasing price. And there we're out. For a little loss, but we're fine. So I think, you know, things have stabilized. So you put that in, and now you look at now we look at our deltas. So now we're negative 45. Isn't it cool how it's just running and running and running and doing all that kind of stuff? I love it. All right, so our EWW trade is up 40%. Isn't that a roll? Let's see. EWW. Hold on, let me go back because I get paranoid that I hadn't hit the flatten button. Always hit the flatten button. Always. Make sure you got nothing on there. You go to bed. A buddy of mine was trading crude oil, right? And he had his orders in for crude oil, and dude went to sleep, lost $3,000 in a couple hours while he was sleeping because he didn't close his trade. All right, so you see we got the blue again. So if you've got this, you know, blue means positive. So here it is on the 1 minute chart. Let's just see where I've drawn my Fibonacci fan, if it has any problem there. We're just watching price, y'all. We're watching price. And you don't have to do this. I don't want to scare y'all off and say, oh my God, Bobby's horrible at that. Yeah, we're just watching price. So we were neutralizing our deltas, getting a little negative because we thought that this may, you know, keep on going down. But now she's recovered a bit. So we'll keep watching that. All right. Now, anything else we need to close in the equity side? EWW, that's 33%. That's a put, but don't I have a call somewhere too? Maybe I don't. EWW, it's just a put. Wow, look at us. And it's at 33% after 22 days. So do I want to close that? Not certain. Here's something that says I need to close. What is that? 42%. Wow, we got a nice profit on something. What is that? Gold, right? But let's see if we've got a strangle on the gold. Let's see what it actually is because our spreadsheet may not be working correctly. Let's see, gold. It's up 32%, $62, down 29 today. But I could see me taking profits at that at 30 just to close something because I am using so much buying power, right? We're using so much buying power. My ES trade is back to profitable by $5. I love it. All right. How much theta am I getting from this thing? Well, I'm getting $6 a theta on that gold. Yeah, you know, 30%. Let's let it go. Now, we'll not let it go red, right? But I don't think there's a need to close it. So we go back. And let's see what else we got. UVXY is down 57%. Yeah. Our Goldman Sachs trade, y'all. Unbelievable. This thing, man, is... Let me close my spreadsheet and open it back up. It doesn't look like it's bringing in my Sweet Bobby spreadsheet fixed. Give me a second. Hey, how's the weather where y'all are at? It's cold here today. Some people in our county got some snow and some snow flurries, but it is not snowing at the Gaines household. But I saw some of y'all talking in the chat in Discord that, man, stuff was kind of rough in Texas. Isn't that weird? Texas, I mean, think about it. Texas is a place that has all the fuel, and here they are, with the wind turbines that are closed, right? Because they're iced over. Come on, baby, quit saving. Quit saving and just do your thing. Unbelievable. Have y'all got y'all's taxes done yet? I've got mine done. I got it for the hedge fund. I got it done for my farm. I got everything done, but I'm waiting on one of the forms to be updated where I can actually file my taxes. Okay, so that's saved. So let's close this and see if we can open it back up and actually get some real life prices in here. It kills me when, do you want to save your changes? Well, yeah, ding dong, I just saved it. Come on, close it. Close it. What did you fix on the spreadsheet? Rick, I don't know that I fixed anything on it. Did I say I fixed something on it? What's happening now, though, is it's not pulling in the data, right? Because I think I needed to just close it out and open it back up.
Sorry, Bobby, you had the title of it as fixed, and I thought maybe something.
Oh, I got you. Yeah,
wrong.
yeah. This is the one that we fixed at the end of the year when we had all kind of troubles with the formulas pulling in. So I just named it fixed. I probably need to change that and name it something else. Look how slow this is. Man, come on, man. Let's do something. And look at price, y'all. I mean, price is just recovering. Let's look at that while this thing is updating. If you ever get the urge to, scalpy, man, when we broke that, remember when I said, if we break this, we'll probably go up. There we are. And it'll be interesting to see if it breaks that level, right? And then head back up to here. Kind of cool, though. So the blue went off. That means it's taking a little bit of a breather. Tick is up. Tick is starting to come up here. Then you got the tick for the Russell, for the NASDAQ, the S&P, and for the Dow. You got it all down here. So, all right, now let's see if my spreadsheets, if I can open it up again. Come on, baby. Workforce this time. It's embarrassing when you don't work. That's like, you have a dog that does a trick, and then when your friends and family are around and you say, hey, do your little trick, Fido, and then Fido doesn't do jack nothing. All right. Same thing with my little spreadsheet. Come on, spreadsheet, open up. Here she comes. Let's see. Spreadsheet fixed. We'll open, see if our prices will update now. So wherever y'all are at, I hope your weather is just fine. Just fine. And when we get together in the summer, hopefully we'll get together in the summer, then we'll talk more about the little day trading stuff if you ever want to just play with it. But really what I'd use it is to neutralize deltas. When my deltas were flat and I thought it was going down, I needed negative deltas. Well, now that I've taken that off and it's going back up, I'm getting increasingly negative deltas again. Come on. Open up. AWW. I'm telling you, I'm lost without my spreadsheet. Come on. And I think the thing is, I'm doing, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 monitors here. And I got some new equipment yesterday to try to be able to switch between them a little easier. I don't know if that's slowing stuff down or what, but man, is this thing slow. It's kind of unusual too, because most of the time, all my trading I do on a cell phone, right? It was only when I started, doing our group together with you guys that I started saying, hey, I think I'll do a lot of it. Now I would still draw the green monster on my screen, but when you pull the charts up on your phone, you still see the green monster. So the only thing I ever did was the green monster. Okay, let's pull it in now. Come on, little spreadsheet. Let's see if you got all your information on. See if you're communicating. All right, now let's see. So EWW is at 37%, negative 183% on my XLE call. Jeez Louise. here's an XLE here. Oh, okay, I see what's happening. We've got a call and we've got a put in XLE, and that was a roll, right? Let's look at the XLE trade, see if it needs any attention. XLE altogether is down 26, down $95. So the whole trade's down this amount. Let's look at it in the Analyze tab, XLE. So we'll type in XLE here. Let's look at our little baby here. We don't need day step. We just need one expiration. Expiration, one expiration. XLE, hide simulations. 2/16. What's today? 16th. We'll change that to the 16th. And we don't want the portfolio. We want single symbol. That's why it's not looking correctly. Now let's see if that'll update. There we go. So you see, here's price right here, right? 45.60. So at expiration, I'm still going to be up 156, right? So I mean, the overall trade looks fine. Let's see. XLE. How many days are left in that trade? XLE. 31 days in there. You know, the one thing you could do is we could probably roll up the put, right? If we're looking at that. Take our profits on this one, and since we're far up there, we could move the put up, right? Let's see what we could do that for. XLE. Let's talk about rolling the put just to see what it would give us. Rolling the put, that's up $32 on that trade. So if we create a rolling order on the put, so what if we kept it in the same expiration, the 19th of March, and what if we rolled it up, like say to the, you know, go closer to the money, so we go maybe the 43, look there, and we get us a nice 44-cent credit on that one. And let's see how close 43 is to the money. So 43 brings us here, right? Here's price. I could see doing that. I don't think I'd have a problem with that at all. So why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? And get us a little credit. All right, I got a beepy beep. There we go. Nice, baby. Now let's see what she looks like. Let's go to the Analyze tab. Analyze tab. Check off of it. Check back on it. Hide simulations. Doesn't look like it's updated yet. Nonetheless, let's go put that trade in. So what we did is we took the profits on the put. See if I can figure that out. And normally I'll do the trades as, you know, separate, but I just did it that way. Let's see, field order. So let's see, we close that one at a 53 cents. XLE 53. So I'm going to take this name out, right, because we don't need it anymore. I'll put the current day price as 0.53, right? And that got us a 37% profit or a Tasty Trade Optimum close. So we close that on the 16th. That builds into our profit a little bit, right? Because that'll book that profit. And then we'll go and we'll say Tasty Trade Optimum close. And this is the game we play, y'all. It's just, you know, you manage the forest first, then you look at the little individual trees. You say, does anything need taken care of? So this one does. We'll just kind of make that a green. That's a profitable trade. The whole thing looks good. So then what do? We come out and we sold another one, didn't we? So we'll go XLE. And we did a Johnny one lot. And we did the 43 put, right? And then I'll top out to the side roll or put up that. So let's go grab the 43 so we can keep our price on it. Trade, XLE. Let's grab the 43. That's a 32 delta now. So we'll just right click anywhere, copy, go here and paste. So that's a short put. And the actual delta is at what, 32? Days to expiration is 31, still on that one. And we did that on 2. And the good thing about doing that, that takes care of part of the premium that we need to sell today, right? Because if we need to sell premium, well, there went $100 of it right there because I sold that for 97 cents. So I brought in 96.45. So that should be included over here, right? And I got 765 to do. Now I've got 550 remaining. Wow, that's a lot remaining, isn't it? Did I not sell anything yesterday? Maybe I didn't. So I've only sold 214 this week. But we're looking good. All right, anything else we need to manage? Let's just look. So that took that off. XLE, that's at a negative 192, but we know about that because we're looking at everything. Silver's up 24, just looking at our triggers over here. You know, it's saying you could take silver off, but my gosh, it's a profit of $9.90. Why bother? Huh? This one is a profit of, whoa, oh, that's the Goldman Sachs trade. And we do need to manage that at some point, but I think I'll let it go another day. All right. Good, good, good. Now let's go to our macros and see how our macros are doing. Lord, we got calls, we got puts, all kinds of stuff. See if we're getting any triggers over here to close anything. We're getting a few, right? This one is the biggest percentage winner, 42%, telling us to close it. Now it is a put. So if I do that, that's going to give me increasingly negative deltas. But we're at the point now that you and I can start closing something every day, right? We can start closing something every day. And this is kind of cool. Remember how the market's been just killing us? Look at this. Against our calls, look, that call is only down 4%. It's only down $2 if our prices are coming in correct, right? So we're not getting killed anything. We're getting killed on this one call, down 83%. That one's down 81 bucks. That's fine. It's still part of an overall portfolio, and we've still got 31 days left in that trade. Nothing to fear. And the cool thing about it is, y'all, none of our macros are in the money, right? The only thing that I have in the entire thing that's in the money is Goldman Sachs, I think. How's it not showing in the money? But none of our macros are in the money at all. I mean, everything's, you know, perfectly safe. So let's go ahead and let's take profits. Nothing wrong with taking a profit. And let's close this puppy here, the 33.90 in the 43 expiration. 33.90 because it's our biggest winner, right? 33.90 in the 43. All right, let's go take that. Trade macros. Where are you, macros? 33.90 in the 43 days. We're just taking profits every day. 33.90. Here we go. Yeah, theta decay is starting to really kick in on those earlier options. 33.90. Here you are, baby. All right, so let's close you. Got to go over here. Right click. We'll go create closing order. 1650, but I'm a little greedy, so I'm gonna try 1625 first. See if we'll get filled at 1625. Humana. Nothing. All right, you're gonna make us go to 1650, are you? You dastardly devil, you. And I'll go. Come on, feel before I do it. Go to 1650. Boom. Let's see. Did we get the feel? Did we get the feel? There we go. 1650. Go back to our spreadsheet. So we took that one out. So take out your option name. We don't need that anymore, and it slows us down. So your current day price that we closed it at is 16.50. And we'll call this a Tasty Trade Optimum close as well. All right. So we got out of this one on the 16th. And we'll call it Tasty Trade Optimum close. There we go. Let's make it green. And you see what we're doing. We're just taking our profits like we do every day. Profits, profits, profits. So this week, you and I have booked profits of $248.67. Look at our premium capture rate. The reason that's so high is because we hadn't sold any premium hardly this week, right? Because our numbers are so high. So now we move that up to 10%. We're on track for 20% on the year. We're looking good. We're looking good. All right, now let's go and see what our delta is now in the overall portfolio. Now we're negative 49.44. Let me go back and put that in to our Greeks. Negative 49.44. Make sure we're still delta neutral. Yep, no adjustment, right? So we're good. So what do I like doing? I hate selling calls. So Sweet Bobby's going to go out and I'm going to put another one on. So we'll go to trade the micros. We'll go out to the 43-day cycle. And what is the spreadsheet recommending? That's a good thing. Let's figure that out. Micros, it's going to tell me that I need to sell a 15 delta today. So we'll do it. We'll take your recommendation there, Mr. Spreadsheet. And we'll sell a 15 delta. 1490, 1560 right there. 20, 35, 40. Let's sell that baby. Let's try to get 26.50 at the mid price. Come on, baby, feel me. I'm gonna go ahead and right click on this because, oh man. Stupid Thinkorswim. Can I blame that on the, what's their names that bought it? Charles Schwab. Right click, copy. I remember when I got a check from Charles Schwab, I was taking money out of them a long time ago in the past. Now, Daddy's got to have his phone, baby. And they sent me a check, and I took it to my bank, Regions Bank, and said, I need to cash this. They said, we can't cash it because we don't know who Schwab is. I'm like, Schwab? How do you not watch TV? My God, they got commercials all over the place. So that's a 35.40. They wouldn't cash my check. My own bank. So I'm going to cancel replace. Let's go in at 26.25, see if we get a feel. Come on, baby. There we go, 26.25. So we'll go to our spreadsheet, record our micros trade for the day. And we sold a 35.40. Control V for Venus. And we sold a short put. 15 delta, just like it told us to, because we are obedient. We did that in the 43 days. Entered it on 2/16/21. And how much did we get? We got 26.25 for that. So that brought in a credit of 129.78, which goes against our premium selling that we needed to do. So now we're down to only $420. but we're over allocated anyway, right? So we're fine. So let's look at our deltas now. It was negative, what, 40 something? Now it's probably still negative 40 something. Or was it, yeah, it should be a little less, right? It's because we sold a put. So what are our deltas of our entire micros? See, we're almost delta neutral, -4, right? -4. Now let's look at the entire portfolio, and then we're going to look at the stuff that y'all wanted to. Let's see. Yeah, Rick wanted me to look at several things. So let's go and let's look at the Analyze tab. And let's beta weight it to SPY. SPY. Let's look at our entire little portfolio. So hide simulations, and we want to do portfolio beta weighted. All right. And let's look at 4 expirations into the future to see what we look like. Oh, we're looking good, baby. We're looking good. Now, this is a little scary because that's that, E-mini put that I sold that expires today. But notice everything else. Look at that. As of March 17th, if we stay right here, y'all, we're up $2,900. Look at that. Beautiful. If we come down 5% in the market, if it happens today, it's bad, right? Because we're down $8,500 today. But look what we're at on March 17th. We're up $4,500. Beautiful. God, that's pretty. That is really pretty. And on the 20th, we're up $219, even coming down 5%. I'm kind of ignoring this one here, right? Because we know we've got that E-mini in our portfolio that's kind of giving us the issues. Okay, so can you do a big green monster on either BLDB, Fubo, or grits? That looks like grits to me. Hey, which one would you like, Rick, most? Which would be your favorite for me to do?
Well, just go ahead and do the BLDP. We can try that.
Okay, BLDP.
It really doesn't matter to me. They're all the same.
Okay. So y'all know how slow my charts are. So let's see if we can get them at least pulled up first. BLDP. What is that? Never heard of it. BLDP. And let's pull it up in the other chart here. BLDP. Y'all look at ES. If you're looking at it again, man, it is doing its little thing right where we thought it would. Turn it again. Was yellow mean? Probably going to drop down a little bit, but look at that. It's just, I hope y'all don't hear my kids just scream. Good Lord, look at this. BL to Ballard Power Systems. Unbelievable. Wow. All right, so let's go do some stuff. BLDP. I'll draw the monster really quickly. We'll go from the low of January to the high of January. Right click, edit. 3868. 3868, and the low is 2211. You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. All right. So now let's go get our other little tool, our extension tool, and we will draw from the 50 up to the middle of the green, right in there, and up to the 100, or the 0. Sorry. I've been fasting, y'all. Man, our family's all into it, baby. I don't know if y'all have ever done that. Let me tell you how far I am into my fast. I'm the picture of health, baby. I have been fasting without food for 18 hours and 57 minutes, and I feel great. All right, now what are we doing? Okay, so now we're going to right-click, activate this. And then we're going to pull the 0 up to the 200. Up to the 200. Like so. Come on down, baby. A bit more. A bit more. A bit more. All right. Now we're going to take the 100 and we're going to settle it down to the beginning of where that extension started at that red line. So we'll go up right about there. There. Okay. So then we'll hit the escape key. Then we'll find a place to remove this little drawing because we don't need it anymore. We have used it and abused it. And we will right click on this, edit the properties. We'll call this January for February. Quit chasing the dang cat, you stupid dog. That's the new dog, the Porky Doodle or Ookie Doodle. Will you shut up? January for February. Stupid dog. All right, January for February, we're going to make this green. If y'all don't leave my cat alone. God as my witness. I would stand up, but I got my underwear on. All right, so here, let's go. So now what do we see? BLDP. Okay, this is kind of cool. Look at this. Y'all excuse me. Damn. Hold on a second. For the love of God, leave the dang cat. Will y'all leave that room? Come here, you. Unbelievable. Stupid animals. Huh? Leave the dang cat alone. All right, I'm sorry. I'm back. They mess with my cat. All right, so look at this. Rick, this is so cool. It is in the fair price range, isn't it? The fair price range goes above our thing here. It goes all the way here. So we're in the fair value area. Little Porky Poo, get away from my cat. And look, what does it do? It bounced right off that. Now, volume profile would tell us we would not be surprised to see a pullback.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah.
We're having a fire alarm. We're having a fire alarm in the building. I can't. I'll catch the recording.
Absolutely, Rick.
Thank
take
you.
care. Absolutely. Y'all, has this not been the weirdest day that we've had together? We got fire alarms. We've got, this is just amazing. Ken, you got a question? I'll get to that in a second. So look at this. It wouldn't surprise me to see a pullback to where the big boys have been traded, right? This is where all the volume's been traded. Wouldn't surprise us to see a pullback to there. What does it look like on our little, let's see, BLDB, BLDB. Let's look at our other little chart, BLDB. If you bite me, cat, I call this one devil cat. It is the meanest dang thing. All right, BLDB. Let's see what BLDB looks like. BLDB. Come on. No symbols match my thing. What? BLDB. Here we go. BLDB. All right, I'm saving your life, cat, from the Porky Poodle or the Yorkie Poodle. Quit biting me for the love of God. BLDB. How come we not show anything? BLDB.
BLDP. P is in Papa.
Thank y'all. My God, what is wrong with me? This is, like I say, it's a strange day we've had together. BLDP. Here we go. Ballard Power Systems. Oh man, look at this. So we are up in a area of an uptrend, right? And if I draw a line, here's what I would draw. My eyes naturally go, God, as my witness, scratch me one more time. So I actually see a little bit of support there. So, I could see easily selling a put in that one. I mean, it may go down to here, right? But you see a little bit of support there on this daily chart. What's the liquidity like in this thing? That's the key. Let me open where's my Tasty Works? That's where I like to go and see if something's liquid enough to sell. BLDP. Let me open it here. Where is my Tasty Works? It's the strangest dang day. Well, let's see what the bid and ask spreads are on this thing. So we go back to here. All right, BLDP. There we go. BLDP. Come on, baby. BLDP. Stupid Yorkie poo. And he just, peeing all in the floor. She told us he was house trained, whatever. So let's go out. Now, the first thing I notice is there are no weekly options, right? I really like weekly options, but, let's see what this thing's got. BLDP, 30 cents, 35 cents, 25 cents, 20 cent, markets there. The volume on the stock is $4.7 million. I mean, it's not, it's not great, but it's not terrible. Not terrible at all. And let's look and see if we can see option statistics. What's going on with this thing? Total volume, calls, puts, I mean, it's not great, is it? It's not great. Traded at bid or below in the market. I'm just looking at stuff. I'd really like to have my Tastyworks screen, but apparently it is not on my computer at all anymore, which is really, really weird. All right, so that's my I mean, I could sell a put in there. I wouldn't be too bad about it. It may not be the greatest product, but I think what we've seen is, it's a clear indication it's in fair value. It's at the bottom, likely a return here, and maybe even a return here to the 50% on the green muster. All of that is kind of confirmed that, hey, we're on an uptrend, right? We've got a level of support there, and I could see selling a put. Wouldn't bother me at all. And I would figure out, how does that tree, Rick, fit into your forest, right? Do you need positive deltas? Sell a put. Do you need neutral deltas? Well, you could sell a strangle, or sell a iron condor, or sell a put spread, right? So whatever you want to do, a lot of stuff there. All right, Ken said, what study indicator makes the red and green, I don't know what that word is, carrés at highs and lows?
Carrots.
Carrots. Oh,
like a little hat, little Chinese hat.
Yeah, okay, Ken, let me show you that. So that is, and I can share this whole thing with you too if you would like, but that is isn't that a Williams fractal? Let me see what I got all in here. But I like seeing those, right? It helps me. What it does to help me is it helps me see the higher highs and lower lows. And let's see, edit studies. I think that's
why I want it. Makes it easy.
Yeah, it makes it easy, right? So that is I think that's maybe part of the Williams alligator. Let's see, from Sweet Bobby. Yeah, let me just share this whole thing with you. Let's see, here we go. Well, do you want the dome in here or not? Do you want this trading dome in here? I can do you one without it or with it.
Without it.
Yeah, let's do that. So that'll go. Let's see.
I'll end up recreating this on my own, tweaking it. So
I'll share the ES0DTE. See if this is what you need. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what those are, and it really, really helps me to see everything. So let's share this, share grid, share. Then I'm gonna paste it into our little chat. There. All right, so now you got it. All right, any other questions before we cut her loose for the day? It's been a weird session, y'all. Maybe it's because I'm fasting for 19 hours. Maybe it's because we had a fire alarm. Maybe it was because my Yorkie poodle was, terrorizing my cat, and my cat has torn my head up. I don't know what it was. It's a strange day, strange day. As I told you, I felt that something is just not right in the force. Now, I don't know what that means. I'm just not feeling right about the market. Something I can't explain it. I just don't know what it is. You see price on the ES though. Look, went above our little green monster, come back to our green monster. Comes above the 20, you know, I mean, it's not behaving weirdly, but man, I was just seeing some, you know, lower highs and lower lows, and thinking that it might fall out. But just when you think, you know, what do? They show us wrong, right? That it's going back up. All right, guys, wherever you're at, I hope that y'all's weather's fine. Y'all be careful. I know some people don't have power. So we'll check on all our folks and make sure everybody's safe. So I will see y'all tomorrow.